Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's 31st of December. Price action analysis of Bitcoin. Everyone is party. I'm doing price action analysis. This is what I love to do, and this is what I will be doing as long as I am alive and I can speak. So let's have a look. First, for the 15 minutes candles, whale orders and large orders and large trades, this is where we are. It tells us nothing. We are at the end of the year. We are starting the new year. There is a lot to happen because of the new candles, and these 15 minutes it can be manipulated just like that, but there is some information, and I think we are very close to the bottom. If not, this is not the bottom. We can still have some decent dump over the night, but I don't expect a bear market right now, taking into account the whole situation in the market. Basically everything dumped like a hell for the last few weeks and days, so we are at the bottom. If not, we are very close to the bottom. That's the situation. 50 minutes charts tell us basically nothing right now. Have a look into the higher time frame, which we look very, very soon. So liquidation basically, or building up above our current price. And in terms of the timing, we know the plan, right? Nothing changed. We are waiting September, October 2025. But the first take profit should be around April, May, maybe June. Pullback and then up. So I will keep updated it. In terms of the US 500 and US 100, this looks not that beautiful, because these both, they have where to pull back. Do you agree? They have where to pull back, and that's what I wanted to tell you, and I'm telling myself and to you. Like, if Bitcoin have a pullback, it doesn't mean Bitcoin has a pullback itself. Crypto, it's basically everything has a pullback. It's a kind of global money. So look what happened to US 500 and US 100. These both instruments, these both charts showing basically the same idea, and they have as decent pullbacks. We just have to monitor it. So basically there is a correlation between US 500 and US 100 and between our crypto, right? So there is no chance that if US 500 will drop, like you have a decent drop, there will be bear market here, we'll be going all-time high in Bitcoin. No, it's not like this. It will also affect Bitcoin. So that's why I keep monitoring both. And how they look like, there is a place for room for pullback, right? Do you agree? I will keep it analyzing in the next video, because when we compare the current times, we are very similar to, price charters to the past. And as you see, even if we could say it could be the top, actually it was not the top, and we still had the price up. So we could be like somewhere here and still have a decent 6-9 months of basically only up, with pullbacks on the way. The same for US 500. So as you see, there was a first signal of the taking profits, or kind of local bottom, but there the price still could grow for the few really months, and we are still kind of in the like 2-3 months before, like between March or maybe April. So keep monitor. But in the nutshell, both US 500 and US 100 have now currently pullback, so we just need to monitor it. That's the chart I was waiting for. I told you there was no single 6 months candle open without a week, and that's what you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. We need to come to Jan, and that's the comparison we have, right? Back, Jan pullback, and then pump. So just don't. So 86, 87 is still on track. We can still get this decent pullback on Bitcoin. That's still possible. Ether looks and should look stronger according to the data. Even this chart doesn't look amazing, but it even didn't go beyond the all-time high. So basically we are in the area of the last 2 years ago prices. We had so many altcoins and Bitcoin so many altcoins, including Bitcoin as a main lion, king of the jungle, who did the all-time high, and Ether did not. We know that Solana is taking a lot of volume from ETH, so that's the main reason. But still, we have huge potential to go in here. So according to data, Q1 2025 should be strong for alt season. It means ETH should go up. So even if Bitcoin will pull back to 86, 87, which is still possible, but doesn't have to happen, then Ether can actually doesn't have to do it. And here is the chart I wanted to show you. So on this chart, I'm comparing Bitcoin ETF to gold ETF. And this is how it looks like. It looks extremely similar. If the situation will repeat, then yes, we should see the still dump and give us the chance to make some longs at the level of 86, 87, which would be 20% of the pullback, and then only up. If we look at the monthly chart and the RSI, we have still way to go. We are long term, still fine. There is room for grow. Short term price action, we are just below the resistance, unfortunately. And for if the situation looks better, because for if actually we are above the support. So that's the technical difference between if and the Bitcoin in terms of this chart. So when we look at Ethereum to Bitcoin, hey, where we are basically at the bottom, right? There is so much room for move for ETH in the next few months. That's really, you just must buy some ETH spot and try also futures, but pay attention for the weeks. So that's how the chart looks like. And we have still a lot of room for price build up in the next months. Bitcoin dominance, similar situation. We are almost there, but not yet fully. We can still consolidate for a week or two, maybe month. As it looks, also look at the lower time frame chart. Bitcoin is sticking to support resistance and playing around it. I think it can still happen until 20th of January, inauguration of Donald Trump, but I have no clue, as you have also no clue. We just have to observe it. And there is also a lot of chance actually for alts going like hell in the next few weeks. So I wouldn't wait. I would still already position myself towards this move. When we look in the top 10 dominance, excluding top 10, so kind of shitcoins, we are fighting against the resistance, against Ethereum and against Bitcoin. So both charts looks quite good. Yeah, and we should see some strength coming there. So excluding top 10 chart looks basically the same like if you agree. And yeah, we saw this chart already before. So when I am when you want to see the details, I can go back here. This is ETH chart. And look where we are. We are here this week. And oops. Yeah. And I wanted to show you this moment here. This candle compared to this candle is basically the same here. So if this situation will repeat, we will start January rather bad. So we will have basically the dump to the previous lows, which was at this case for ETH at 3,000. So yeah, happy new year, and everyone get liquidated basically tomorrow over the night. So let's have a look. No, overnight. Sorry, this week can close like this. It's a next week if the situation repeats, right? So we will have 1, 2, 3 and inauguration back. Everyone get exhausted. Everyone lost the hope in the alt season just to see this move afterwards. And that's what can happen. So if you take futures, your liquidation needs to be really here so you can sleep well. You don't have to be exhausted. Spot is simple, but futures, yeah, take your stop losses and liquidations. Liquidations anywhere, but stop losses like at the 2,400. That would be my recommendation. Yeah. So that is what I wanted to say about the whole altcoin season. XRP, all others, you see everything is basically the same charts, nothing to mention. Altcoin season index, kind of stabilization, but it can still drop. Let's see. We have a trend line here, but doesn't really matter. I don't know. Definitely it's better to buy alts right now than here, right? I think many people still bought here and now they are fucked, so they are liquidated or lost 50% of value in spot. So even if price drops here, then you can really buy. And would you like to miss the opportunity to not buy it? I wouldn't. I already buying, and also position yourself. You don't have to put all in, but a little bit here, a little bit more than a little bit. If we look in the cycle law multiply, we are at the bottom, basically at the bottom. And I will tell you, you see, basically it's comparing to the era 2, which we are comparing because this 2017, we are almost there, maybe a few more days. And this price we already saw before. Rainbow is showing us where we are. We are still in the green, still price not overheated. And according to stock to income, stock to flow, 300, which I also think by around May, June, it's still in the game. Let's monitor it, but I think that's possible. ETFs, inflow, outflows, chart did not refresh. Let me try to refresh it right now. Yeah, a lot of green, a lot of red, a little bit green, but in any case, a lot of green. Do you agree? So a lot of money is still flowing to ETFs, even if right now we can see actually money outflowing from Bitcoin going to ETH. Heat map looks quite decent. Nothing spectacular here. On the 2 weeks, on this higher time frame, I don't know if we can see too much here. Yeah. If the market makers want to go to 86, they will do it, whatever price, right? So we can liquidation take just, as a reference. Bitcoin trend in the Google trend still going down together with the price of Bitcoin, and I think especially altcoins. I would even Bitcoin means very often people coming because of alts went also up, but yeah, something to monitor. Glassnode, the same cycle what I saw on the BitBo, but yeah, it's actually showing a bit different timing between era 2 and era 4. I don't understand this, but in any case we are low, right? So I think doesn't really matter at that point. What matters is Ethereum quarterly gains, and Q1s are the best. Position yourself for alts. Fuck it, just take a risk now, not in the top now. Inflow, outflow for Bitcoin, we had an outflow, yeah, okay, but we had a few more inflows, so unremoved. Okay, then Bitcoin is number 7 asset worldwide. Liquidity cycle, global liquidity cycle, US liquidity cycle at the bottom. This is it, and the heat map did not load it. Heat map already, it will basically all green. That's just beautiful. So yeah, that's all. I wish you all the best in 2025. I hope your 2024 was not that bad or actually excellent. If not, let's even do it better in the next year. So all the best. Wishing you Happy New Year. Give me the sub, and next year, this time, December 2025, I see 100,000 followers on YouTube, if I am alive. Thank you a lot. Bye, everyone.